क्या तुम तीनों तैयार हो रेस के लिए? हाँ हम तैयार हैं। जल्दी गिनती कर। पहले रेस का नियम तो समझ लो। जो पहले इस लाइन तक पहुँचेगा वही जीतेगा। अरे जल्दी गिनती शुरू कर। कर रहा हूँ 1, 2, 3 रेस लगाओ। अरे नहीं, मैं तो गिर गया। कलुआ तो गिर गया चिंटू। कलुआ अब तुम रेस से बाहर हो चुके हो। क्या? चिंटू तो आगे हो गया। अब क्या करूं? इसकी स्पीड और बढ़ा देती हूँ। अब तो मैं जीतने वाला हूँ। मैं जीत गई। अरे चिंकी, अब रुक जाओ, रेस खत्म हो गया है। ये रुक नहीं रहा, पता नहीं क्या हो गया है। उधर जाओ। ठोक दिया। मुझे भी ठोक दिया। चिंकिया हम सबको मार के भाग गई रे। मैं तो उठ भी नहीं पा रहा हूँ, इतनी जोर से मारी है। अरे चिंटू और कलुआ, मुझे वहाँ से एक खजाने का नक्शा मिला है। क्या? मैं जैसे ही वहाँ उस गड्ढे में गिरी, मुझे ये वहाँ पड़ा मिला। लाओ मुझे दिखाओ। अरे ये तो सच में खजाने का नक्शा है। अरे तो जल्दी चलो, उस खजाने को ढूंढते हैं। मैं अभी अपनी टैक्सी लेकर आता हूँ। उस खजाने से मैं एक ट्रेन खरीदूंगा और बिना टिकट के उस पर घूमूंगा। अभी खजाना मिला नहीं कि सपने देखना शुरू कर दिया। देखो लेकर आ गया टैक्सी। जल्दी आकर बैठ जाओ। अगर मुझे खजाना मिला तो मैं एक ट्रक खरीदूंगा। चुप कर, अभी खजाना मिला नहीं है। ये जंगल तो बहुत बड़ा है। जरूर इस जंगल में शेर और चीते भी रहते होंगे। मुझे बहुत डर लग रहा है।
Oh no! वो देखो, एक गाड़ी आ रही है। चलो उसे लूटते हैं। गाड़ी रोको।
तुम लोग कौन हो? चुप कर बुड़बक, ये डाकू हैं और इनके पास बंदूक भी है।
चलो गाड़ी से नीचे उतरो। जग्गा, इन सबको घेर लो।
Oh no! अब तो हम गए।
The crowd grew restless as the last contestant of the day stepped onto the stage. He was small, barefoot, and clutching a borrowed guitar that looked older than him. The judges exchanged glances. This wasn't the kind of contestant they usually saw on a big national talent show. The boy's name was Arnel, a 13-year-old from a small fishing village in the Philippines. His clothes were simple, his eyes tired, but when he smiled, there was something genuine, something quietly powerful. The host asked gently, "What will you sing today?" Arnel swallowed hard and whispered, "Hotel California." A few people in the audience chuckled. It was a classic, a song too big for most professionals, let alone a young boy who had never even seen a real hotel in his life. But when he strummed the first note, the laughter faded into silence. His voice, soft at first, rose like a wave, pure and angelic. Each word carried emotion deeper than anyone expected from someone his age. You could hear the ache in his tone, the dreams he carried, the nights he probably spent singing under the stars instead of sleeping. The judges leaned forward. One of them, known for being tough and rarely emotional, wiped a tear from her eye halfway through the song. The crowd, frozen, hung on every note. Arnel sang not just the lyrics, but the life behind them, the feeling of longing, of being trapped in places you can't escape from, and still finding beauty in the struggle. As the final line faded, there was silence for a few seconds. Then the audience erupted. People stood, clapping and cheering, some even crying. One judge stood and slammed the golden buzzer, sending a shower of gold confetti raining down on the boy. Arnell froze in shock, his mouth open. He had never seen so much light and color in his life. When the noise settled, the judges asked him about his life. Arnell explained how his mother worked long hours washing clothes for neighbors, and his father, a fisherman, had been lost at sea 2 years earlier. He sang in the streets to earn coins to help buy rice for dinner. Sometimes, he said, he sang to forget the hunger. The room fell silent again. One of the judges spoke softly, "Arnell, you didn't just sing a song, you told a story. Your story." That moment changed everything. Overnight, Arnell's performance went viral. Millions watched the clip online. People were moved not just by his voice but by his humility and strength. Donations poured in to help his family. A famous musician even sent him a new guitar, engraved with the words, "Keep singing, keep shining." But fame wasn't the end of Arnell's journey, it was the beginning. He was suddenly faced with pressure, attention, and expectations. At first, he struggled. He missed home, the simple life near the sea. There were moments when he felt lost in the noise of fame, afraid that the world would forget the real reason he sang. But each time he picked up his guitar, he remembered his father's words, "When you sing, sing with your heart. That's how the world will hear you." Months later, Arnell returned to his village for a concert. The entire community gathered in the open field, holding candles and smiling proudly. He stood on a small stage built from wooden planks, the sea wind brushing against his face. He sang, "Hotel California," again, this time with joy, strength, and peace. By the end, his mother stood in tears, whispering, "Your father would be so proud." That night, the stars seemed brighter than ever. Arnell realized that success wasn't just about fame or golden buzzers, it was about giving hope to others. He had started with nothing but a voice and a dream, and that was enough to change his world. His story became a reminder to millions: it doesn't matter where you come from, your voice, your heart, and your courage can touch people far beyond what you imagine.